In this video, you'll learn how to address the memory overflow issue in Claude Code. This guide will take you through a series of steps to identify the problem, increase the memory limit, and implement best practices to prevent future issues. To begin, you must identify the problem by running your script with debug and verbose node logging. Open your command line interface and enter the command node-trace gcskiscript.js. This command will provide detailed information about memory usage and garbage collection. Pay attention to the output for any messages indicating JavaScript heap out of memory or fatal error. These messages signal that your script is exceeding the memory allocated by node. Next, check the prompt size you're sending to Claude. If you are attempting to send tens of megabytes of text in a single request, it is essential to split this input into smaller chunks. Large prompts can overwhelm the memory and lead to overflow issues, so a careful assessment of the input size is necessary to proceed effectively. After identifying the problem, the next step is to increase the node.js memory limit. By default, Node allows approximately 2 gigabytes of heap memory. If your tasks require more, you can increase this limit by executing the command setx node_optons, max hold space size = 4096 in your command line. Setting the limit to 4096 will allocate 4 gigabytes of heap memory. If your computer has sufficient RAM, you may increase this value further. Following this, restart your PowerShell to ensure that the new settings take effect. To verify that the memory limit has been successfully applied, run the command node-e console.log memory test. If this command executes without error, it indicates that the increased memory limit is in effect, allowing your scripts to run without encountering the overflow issue. Now, let's discuss how to handle large prompts or files effectively. Instead of sending huge files to Claude in one go, break your text into smaller chunks, ideally between 5 to 10 kilobytes each. This approach helps manage memory more efficiently. You can process each chunk sequentially and combine the results after processing. For example, you can use code to read a large file and segment it into manageable pieces, ensuring that each chunk is processed without exceeding memory limits. It is also vital to avoid memory leaks in your script. Always close connections after use, such as database connections, by executing commands like awaitdb.end. Additionally, refrain from storing all responses in a large array. Instead, you can stream the data or write it directly to a file using commands like output.txt, response.completion plus. This practice minimizes in-memory data and helps maintain optimal memory usage. If available, consider using the CLI streaming mode for Claude. This feature allows you to process large outputs without holding everything in memory. You can execute commands like Claude summarize large file -stream output.txt quote to efficiently manage large prompts while reducing memory overhead. This is particularly essential when dealing with multi-megabyte prompts, as it streamlines the processing without overwhelming your system. Finally, monitoring memory usage is crucial. You can use PowerShell to check your memory consumption by entering the command get process node of select object name IWSPM VM. This command provides insights into your node processes working, set private memory and virtual memory, allowing you to detect runaway processes that may lead to memory issues. If you are deploying your application in a Docker container, consider using a memory limit. You can do this by executing the command docker run memory =sign6 Claude app. Setting a memory limit in Docker helps prevent your application from consuming excessive resources and ensures that it operates within defined constraints. That wraps up today's guide. Thanks for watching, and catch you in the next tutorial.